Lego.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 3, The Rust Engine. We got almost everybody. Unfortunately, Crit is not able to join us today, but no matter. The story shall continue. So without further ado, oh fuck, I did not prepare for this. Let us start with... Hello everyone, welcome to Train Talk, where we don't actually talk about trains, but the people on them. Why don't everybody go ahead and roll me a D100, and we'll see who goes first, shall we? Alright, let me just loop this and go ahead. I'll do the thing for you.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for.
Select
Thing!
you guys, and
The thing is very important.
Request day ahead.
I'm gonna roll
I
the
am
thing.
not in the.
There it is,
Oh,
low for
I
some
rolls,
reason.
baby!
Just roll outside.
Oh, I don't get to do the thing.
Alright, so, and I will flip a coin, and let us see.
Wait, Love is joining us today?
I mean, Leon is not here.
Leon is not here,
So-
so I guess so. And I rolled a 1, so lower will go first, which means
You want
it
me to
is-
roll for loaf?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
40, I guess. Nope, for 96. What? They changed for a second there. But, 96. So in that case, Ada will go first, followed by Danny, followed by Briar, followed by Ahmed, and finally Loaf. What a perfect arrangement. So first, Ada. I feel like you've gone. This is like your second time in a row or something, or was the last time someone else?
Someone else last time, I think.
All right. So, my question for you today is simple. If a genie gives you a wish, what would you wish for?
Is this like the wish spell or?
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think if I was like younger, I would have said to get my curse away. But knowing how magic is, I don't know. I need to like think about it.
Well, now's the time. Think about it. What do you think?
No, I mean like I need to like word it correctly, basically.
You want a lawyer in, is it? Well, in
I guess
general,
so.
what are you gonna try to get? You're not having an actual wish right now. It's just what you kind of want. Assume you can spend 50 days to word your wish, but in general,
Okay.
what is the wish that you want?
I guess I'd like to well, wish my curse away and undo everyone else's curses as well.
What about people who like their curse? There's literally a race, a sub-race of Homeborn that's all about curses. That is kind of defined by them living, what do you call it, in...
Okay, then I guess maybe a curse-free card, if you get what I mean.
a curse-free
Like
card?
give everybody that. Like, hey, you don't want your curse anymore? Here, take it.
I see. So
No
like,
consequences.
so you can just like, you become the curse purger. Anybody can just go and meet you
I
if
guess
they don't
so.
want and just remove the curse.
Yeah.
That is actually
Yeah,
a
that'd be cool.
pretty powerful, what do you call it, ability. You planning to exploit it in some way? Because I can already see so many ways that, you know, you can start a business just by doing that. Not to mention the amount of companies that'll be after such an ability.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. You're just gonna just live out your days just like that?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Great answer. Thank you very much, Ada. Next is Danny. What about you? If you're given a wish, what would you wish for?
Oh, do I want to be selfish or do I want to be altruistic? The bane of man. Anyway, if I had a wish, and I'm just going in the assumption that this is a wish spell because it's much more fun than just blatantly asking for something and getting it.
Okay.
I would wish that everyone at least had the opportunity to change their life for the better. It may be as weird as a scenario as some savior coming to change their life path, or it could be just a revelation of someone to change themselves for the better.
Okay.
just-
But like, who decides to get that? Like, does everybody get it, or like you
Everyone.
decide who deserves it? Like,
No, everyone in the sense of change their life for the better, as in better for everyone as well as. So, I mean,
essentially, you're wishing for world peace, be good to everybody,
yes, exactly.
eradication of all evil, quote unquote.
Well, now here's the thing. I didn't say exactly peace because everyone's version of peace is different. They might be ideologically like,
True, but like you're saying you're asking for someone to have like change their life, but someone changing
Everyone-
their life could you're literally telling someone that they can change their life, and the life they can change always makes other people's life better. That kind of means just like eradicate all evil, basically.
yes, but with finesse.
But what finesse? What do you mean? Elaborate.
I mean, less, just more or less. It's an opportunity and not a solution. Is what I'm trying to garner.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Like I get the fact that you want to give opportunity for people to change, but the result is essentially eradicate evil or eradicate all
Yes.
bad things in the world.
Is a different path towards the same end goal. Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. All right. Thank you very much, Danny. An interesting wish. Next is Briar. What about you? What would be your wish if you are given a chance?
I kind of feel like it's glaringly obvious what someone would use this wish for is to wish that the horn never happened.
Oh, interesting. Is that you're just okay with everything going back to how it was?
I mean, it ruined so many lives and killed a lot of people, so yeah.
True. So far, it has been made worse. But what about just playing the devil's advocate here? What about those people who have been like whose lives have been bettered by the apocalypse? As in, they're free from their chains of their daily lives, and now they can do whatever they want.
That's me.
There you go.
I mean, one way or another, you could still find a way to do that without sacrificing everyone else.
I mean, is there?
If 10 people had to die for one person, was it really worth it?
Fair
Maybe.
enough. Wow, we have differing opinions here. But okay, so you want to like revert everything back as they were before, and you think it's okay because if there are like what little few whose life got better because of the fall, you're willing to sacrifice their temporary happiness for the majority of the world, and they may be able to get it back in the future. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like, if you, and I'm gonna use a very weird allegory. Imagine that the current timeline is like a tapestry, and you just unravel it to the point where the horn happened, but you can weave the tapestry back into a completely different pattern, and you might still get the same outcome, just in a different way.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. All right. Thank you very much, Briar. And next is Ahmed. What about you? If you're given a wish, what would you wish for? What
Wow, nothing fancy. I just want to live in a world. I want to live in paradise where I can get all the babes, eat all the good food, and enjoy
Wow.
life as it is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's so simple.
Hey,
Yup, it's so simple.
exactly.
Yeah.
You don't need to be complicated, right, Ahmed?
Yep,
That's-
you don't need that. I mean, it's a once in a lifetime wish, right? Might as well, wish for myself.
Yeah. Fair
Anybody
enough.
wants it, they can find their own wish.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. I don't know how to expand on this. Like, yeah, like you're not gonna wish for anyone else as well to join you in that quote unquote paradise.
Yeah, I mean, maybe my closest friends, my traveling companions here, they can join me.
Your paradise of booze and babes.
Yep.
All right, all right. Who do you think within your Rust Engine group here would be interested in such a paradise?
I don't know, Daddy, you want to come with? Gotta be a lot of hot babes there.
I don't know if I would be content with how that wish was spent.
Hey, it's not your wish, it's his. You
Yep.
can either
Definitely.
join in or not.
Yeah, I mean, you can wish for the world to be better, and then John come and join me in my paradise.
Will you join him, Danny?
I can. Sure, why not? I don't know.
Alright, alright. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Such a simple, yet, you know what? Pretty nice wish. And finally, not finally. Yeah, it is finally. Finally, Loaf. Fuck. Loaf, what about you, Loaf? What would you wish for if you have a wish?
Let me guess.
What would a bear wish for?
Let me guess. Meat.
Oh, yes, meat. Lots of meat and sleep and big house, big tent for Briar and Loaf. Yes.
I figured you'd go for a cave,
Oh.
because bears like caves.
Bear loves domesticated. What's cave? What's a cave?
Cave too boring. It's all wet and bats. Tent is nice. Have music. Have peanuts. Yeah. And long meats. Oh yeah. Tent. Good. Okay. I guess that works. Thank you very much, Loaf. And that is everyone in the party. Do you guys want to bring in an NPC and ask them the same question?
Well,
NPCs, I don't know which one to pick.
I only have one NPC that I'm curious to know the answer for because he looks like he looks like he hates everything. You know, like this is a wish. So what would be his deepest heart desires? That's all what I'm thinking. But if you guys have another person,
Right here?
yeah.
Yeah, he's probably gonna wish for more children to murder.
I mean, see, you assume that.
Are we wrong to assume?
I think so. Then you have put him in a box.
So
Wait, put him in a box. Quay? Put him in a box?
you
Yeah.
assume what he is.
I'm sorry,
Like,
say that
Sign
again?
a label to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
assign a label to him.
You
Danny,
put him
what
in
did
a.
you just say?
I don't know anymore.
You said quit?
Yes, he did say
Just-
My dude, it's K.
that. Okay. Hey, it's
Do you not
it's.
speak Spanish?
No, we don't. We're on
No,
the other side of the
we're
world.
yes.
We read it. We read it as it's spelled.
My character may be from a Western inspired area, but I am not.
Anyways, guys, who do you want to call? Not the Ghostbusters. Jinx.
Oh,
You owe me a soda.
monsters eliminated.
I put in my vote.
I mean, Raikiri is fun. I mean, it'll be fun to hear from him, right?
Want to bring in Raikiri?
Yeah.
Alright, and I think he is already loaded in because he was a guest last week. So,
Oh wow.
hey there, Raikiri.
Uh,
Oh, great. It's you again. What do you want?
Well, that sounds so uninterested. You were already waiting at the door.
yeah, man.
I am nowhere near this. Your looks around for a bit. Whatever this is. Just ask me the question and let's get it over with.
So if you have a wish, like I mean, and don't have to think about like, but he gives you a wish. So, um, what would you wish for?
I guess like power. I guess it's one. Get stronger. Can find the people that I need to find wherever they are on this world. Torment
I mean,
them a little bit. Don't kill them. Just like, or maybe if they're dying, I can like bring it back or something like that. So kind of like a god, you know? Yeah. I wish to be a god. Does that work?
Why doesn't that surprise me?
you know what? You know what? That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gods can do a lot of things.
Exactly. If this is a wish, I'm sure it's gonna backfire in some way. But yeah, I want
I
to be a
mean, let's
god.
say if you could, word it out in a way that would work for you, why not, right?
Even
there must
if
be a
it
way.
backfires for me, I still want something like that. Just give me unlimited power.
I mean, why don't you just wish for like that thing that you want to do? Rather than, the wishing for the means to do what you want to do. Why don't you just wish for the thing that you want to do to be done?
Because that's no fun. There's a difference between, just killing a guy and making them suffer for 6, 7, 800 years, Get what I mean?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe
It just seems inefficient, Holding on to grudges just
Well,
feels.
depends. Your goal might be to kill them. My goal is to torment them.
Okay, I guess so.
Exactly. So, does that answer your question?
Sure.
Alright. Let's come back quick. Got some weird people over here. And
They're already damn.
he
That's
ends
fast.
the call. So yeah, that is everyone in the party, including Loaf and the NPC. So, let's lower this a little bit. And thank you very much, everybody, for coming and answering my question. I'm gonna stop here for now, get back to reality, and deal with whatever coming up next. So, let's get back. Alright. Put up some forest noises a little bit. Oh, I think I downloaded some river noises just now. 1 second. There you are. River. Let me just bring you in. This pace. Then I can just put in some river ambiance for you guys as well. Put this one up. Alright, so let's you guys ready to begin?
Yeah, sure.
Let's start as usual with last session. Last session, you guys return to the Dryad's Grove only to notice that there is a large amount of undead roaming the area. You guys retreated and head towards the ruins to the north instead, where the supposed interplanar portal is located. On your way there, you guys met with a couple of Castrum survivors, it would seem. They offered to help with the disease currently afflicting Marlene and Raphael, and you guys agreed to meet with them later in the day. Then you proceeded to the ruins, where you guys found a veritable army of demons. To scout ahead, you guys set Leon and Briar invisible and passed without trace, and you guys discovered where the portal is, but also a demon that discovered your Leon's and Briar's position. You guys were chased out of the ruin, but managed to hide away to safety. So now you guys need to return for the meeting, I guess. So right now, you guys are in the middle of Casta Woods, panting, winding down and drying up after escaping from the demons that was in the ruins to the north. As you guys are winding down, Leon and Briar, both of you would hear noises coming from the south. As kind of like several people making their way down south, and then it slowly fades away as they get farther and farther away. What do you guys do? You haven't taken your short rest yet, if this is the case.
Okay.
We still have. When's the meeting again?
At your rustage.
Yeah, when
Later in the day.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we should follow that sound and check it out.
You sure? Feel like we're gonna open up another quest point, and I don't know if we have more.
I think I'm at my limit for those.
But look at all the unresolved XP.
Look, man, I might like plants, but I don't like farming that much, okay?
Well, what was this sound like?
A group of people moving.
Isn't that?
Are we sure it's
we know there's
people?
one
It
group
could
of
be
people.
worse.
Yeah, we don't
From
know.
our rust engine, right?
Yeah, could be.
Could be them, right?
Yeah, because we could just sneak a peek, but that's about it. And only one or two people go without being detected and have good perception. So maybe Leon.
Who's not here?
He is here. What do you mean? He's right there.
Yeah, right there, minding his own business, cleaning his
Yeah.
gun.
Very well. We just go over there for a bit. You have those invisible dust again?
No, it's one use, remember?
Damn it. Alright. Let's see.
You got this. I'll be 30 feet close to you. In case you mess up, Give you words of encouragement.
Oh, you can't see my roll? Can you
No,
see
I
my roll?
can't. Oh, I can. Yeah, Leon, careful that branch over there. And I'll give. Oh wait, it's my last flash. It's okay. It's probably needed.
19. As you see Leon begin making his way closer away from you guys and closer towards the sound. While Leon is doing his scouting mission, what do you guys do?
Who needs healing?
I need to sleep.
How do we all do? So who needs just immediate anything that I could uh, like try to remedy. Do I have a medic's kit? Never mind.
It seems I am the only one injured.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are injured, but you're quite injured.
Got some boo boos.
So, what do you guys do? Just chill, relax.
Mm,
So are we not doing that? Or are we heading back to the train?
We're waiting for Leon to scout. So while we're waiting, what are we doing?
Well, I would rather
I thought we're
you know
short
be
resting.
I'd rather be completely healed just in case we get ambushed by something. So it'd be nice if you could I don't know, slap a band-aid on me or something.
all right then. If I could heal, I'm going to cast healing
Just so you
words.
guys know this, you guys are resting. You can use your hit dice to recover your healing.
Oh,
Remember
I
that,
thought
you-
guys. But short rest would be 1 hour. That's the only downside.
I don't
So
think we have time for a short rest.
No, we are short resting. We are short resting. We have time for a short rest.
All right, all
That's
right,
why
all
we're
right,
short
all right.
resting. So what are you guys doing while resting?
Other than that, other than rolling hit dice, uh,
Nothing,
oh
just
boy.
rest.
Actually, can I talk to my dear old knife? Confronted,
Alright,
if anything.
sure.
Dear old knife. Oh my god. Danny, this is why we're trying to separate you two.
So you see Danny pulls out his
It's a figure of
dagger.
I don't want to do this publicly, or like at least to not weird out everyone. I will tell them about what I'm doing.
Alright, so you see Danny suspiciously leaving the group with a dagger
No,
in
I
hand.
did tell them. All right, guys,
I know, I know.
I'm gonna be behind the tree. If you hear me giggle like a child, just fucking knock me in the
Giggling
head.
to your knife. Okay.
Alright.
I
I'll
just
Loaf,
need
stay
a,
watch him.
close. Yeah, I'll
yes,
watch
Loaf,
Danny
be
as well.
with me. I just need a stern talking to this thing. Ugh.
I'm gonna watch Danny as
No,
well.
no, no.
while this
He's not
No,
going
this
near
would be
you. He's just
weird.
going to watch you.
This will be weird. You don't need to look at this.
What? You cannot go
Loaf
when
can't
someone's
understand you,
watching?
so it's fine.
Yeah, Loaf, I'm fine with Loaf, but it's gonna be weird. Just
Wait, Danny, you cannot go when someone's watching. Come on, you can use the bushes over there.
if you're so adamant. Right then.
Don't worry, I'll be just behind this tree. Want me to make some noise for you? Shh. Shh. Okay,
So, Danny, you leave to go to your own, what do you call?
Not too
Well,
far.
a more secluded area.
Yeah,
You can see Loaf eyeing you from the distance. What do you do?
I give a thumbs up to Loaf. Yeah, I'm just gonna not more or less pray, but then like stare at my reflection through the blade, and I'm going to just all right. I'm gonna begin just start talking like, all right. I don't know what your deal is, but back there with the Dryad, that was totally off of left field. I am completely confused as to what your goals are, and your just they go beyond my understanding at this point. Just want to have fun. I can give you fun. Just don't go around stabbing people that aren't needing a stabbing. You hear me? And I peer closer, like just like my eyes looking at my reflection.
No reaction.
Posh, I'm just gonna throw it to the ground and leave it.
Danny returns, this time without the dagger.
With Loaf, right?
Loaf is not with you. Loaf has been sitting near everybody but just staring at you the whole time.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
just watching you.
Okay.
So yeah, Danny returns, but this time without the dagger.
I'm putting it in timeout.
And then the dagger
It'll
appears
come
in his
back to
belt.
you. Yep.
Sure.
hmm
Guessing the two
I'm
of
at
you is not on talking terms anymore.
We had enough of a talk today. Wait, no, yesterday.
Hmm.
I died. Like, did I tell you that?
I
Did I?
mean,
I died when we were fighting the demons back in college. Like,
I, I'll bring up my my notes. Was it the time where Listok dead?
what? Wait, which one are when are you?
I mean, was it the time
exactly.
where Ada went berserk and burned everyone, or was it the
No,
time
no,
where
no.
you
It was
jumped
here.
off
It
that
was here.
roof
It
and
wasn't
broke
in
your
Blade
legs,
Forks.
or
It was when we were in the below the school in with the gym and where we got the cool wands and shit.
that time I remember it. It was fun time. I threw you like like a football. Huh?
Yes, face plant on the ground. Did not like
Well,
that.
Ada's fault for not catching you.
I doubt
So,
that Leon or Ada or anyone else but you could catch me.
so you said you died, like died.
I don't know if so. Do you, if you fall unconscious, do you see yourself as a third person? Like just see your cold dead body right there?
I mean, we hardly do, so you would know better than us.
I'm just
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm strictly speaking in literal terms. I saw myself leaving my body, and suddenly Mr. Old Deer Dagger just dragged me back, spouting nonsense of "he ain't have enough fun with me yet" and whatnot.
What? You ain't what?
He he ain't have enough fun with me yet, just yet. In a less cheery tone, obviously.
So you got resurrected by your dagger?
Yeah, more or less. More or less.
It looks like it has full control of you, not the other way around.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get rid of it so badly when I heard about the magic device that could lock out the dagger from the train. Was it?
I mean, okay, the way I see it, you it stopped you from dying. So as long as you don't reach out to whatever weird magic it has, there's no harm in keeping it with you.
Yeah, well, but Ada, remember, then he tried to shoot Basella.
No, I tried to
That's
stab.
because he used the
No, stop.
power, wasn't it?
Oh wait,
He
shoot! Right, I
invoked
was
something, didn't
with.
he?
No, no, no. Was Priscilla the Dryad? Which who are we
Yes,
talking?
Yes.
Bacella's
Oh
the
yes, no, oh yeah, I tried to Eldritch Blast, not stab.
It's
Ah,
when he
that's right.
doesn't have much like control over himself that makes him a danger. Makes the
Um,
dagger a danger.
yeah.
It looks like for now.
Before I started talking with my dagger, I didn't shoot. I didn't start shooting um, green flame out of my hands before that. So it's kind of neat. But I hate the part where I stab my friends or shoot them.
What's the precursor that led you to do those things?
Are you saying the events prior to those
Yeah, as in
episodes?
like did anything happen that made you do that, or
I
did it
mean,
just all of a sudden just, oh hey, I want you to stab this guy at random, that kind of thing?
no, there's two instances where that has occurred.
Uh-huh.
If you remember in Bladesport when we were finding those flesh-eating wall monsters in
Mm-hmm.
I asked for some help back then
Mm-hmm.
because I thought we were in a dire situation, and then it stabbed Leon.
Okay.
And then time froze or something like that. So that was the one time I was asking for it, but I didn't know it was gonna give me that, and it was gonna ask me of for that in return. The other instance was with Bacilla, where I had no intention, and it just jolted, like I couldn't control my hand all of a sudden. Thank God I missed, but yeah.
Are you sure there's nothing? I mean, like, were you trying to hit something else?
Uh, felt like we were almost done fighting. I don't remember. It was kind of aftermath situation.
Uh, I can't recall this happening. Can Ada recall it?
Which one? Recall which happened?
What Danny said that he tried to shoot Basella.
Yeah. He cast Eldritch Blast, trying to target the demons, but the projectile went towards Bacilla instead.
So there was a demon. Okay.
Yeah, you were trying to kill something.
Okay, so I was.
So it
yeah.
wasn't it just a misfire?
No,
I am not. Okay, she was clearly far away. I am not that bad of a shot. All right.
Yeah, it was like 10 feet away, basically. He missed it by...
That is. There's no high
Or he
hell
missed
that
it.
I deliberately miss. It just.
I'm not saying
occurred.
deliberate. I'm saying maybe you're just not so great of a shooter.
That is what I'm trying to not imply. I am not. I'm going
Well,
to
you're
shoot
doing a bad job at it.
well, it seems to me that the dagger is not the issue. You are. If you're aiming, you need more practice then.
Now
And
listen. Have you ever seen me miss other times?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember the trade? Remember you shot Raikiri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Now that's another instance. I don't know why. I was paranoid. I saw something else other than Rakiri.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
was you. Still?
Maybe you need target practice.
Oh
Go ask
shit!
me,
I don't know
ask me
about the
how you should
Rakiri
You know,
one.
maybe it's not even the dagger. Maybe it's just a skill issue.
Wow, guys, you guys are just bullying this kid. What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay.
El
Look,
ratio skill issue punch. Jesus.
I think. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot more data to collect before we make any like serious conclusion. But
All right. Like, let me also preface that while I do this, I do hear a voice or some sort of influence that's teetering in the back of my ear. Maybe except for the Raikiri one. I think that was just me being paranoid.
okay. So what I'm hearing is there's a lot of data points, but they're all very um noisy is what we like to call it, as in there's a lot of like
Varying variables.
yes, it's not controlled, uh like because right now it could range from just either you calling upon some dark forces to you being paranoid to you having skill issue with stuff. So it's a bit hard to make a smart conclusion here. I think more observation is needed, but since you know it's going to be an issue from now on, I'd suggest keeping sort of like a journal of some sort, or just like noting down the instances that it happened and what you think caused it, so that we can have a more consistent data points, if you get what I mean. I mean, I don't deny that it's a problem as you've mentioned it, but it's a bit hard to help you solve it if you yourself are not sure what's causing it.
Fair point. Fair point. I guess it's a topic we discuss on a future.
Yeah, I mean, and not just you, like everyone else can keep an eye out, you know? Like when Danny gets suddenly acts weird, like is the dagger glowing a certain type of way, or is it just him being paranoid, that type of thing. You know, so that it's not just like anecdotal evidence.
Hmm. All right then.
Still, try not to invoke any mysterious forces if you don't know what's gonna cause, because that dagger is dark and it's gonna ask you to do dark things.
Figure that out as soon as I started stabbing Leon. Uh,
Suddenly, you begin to hear the bushes nearby start to rustle, and out comes Leon, stumbling forward a little bit. All right. Oh, did I miss something?
Not much.
Danny having skill issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
He
you
basically confessed that he missed all of his Eldritch Blast shot.
That
hey, if you want to practice shooting, I'm your guy. Listen.
sure thing, sure thing. That's sure.
Anyways, regarding these guys, they are definitely humans. There's a homeborn. I think there's a one second. I think there's like a four homeborns just now. Yeah, one second. He kind of pulls out his book, like a tiny notebook that he has, kind of browse through it a little bit. All right. So there's two homeborns, two Amics, a Luminar, and also a Bisho. None of them are the people that we saw just now, but they are definitely scratches his chin a little bit. They're heading in the direction of our what do you call of our rust engine. And hear this. Remember the rust engine's conductor?
Mm-hmm.
One of the homeborn is him.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean rust engine conductor? I thought you meant K.
The cool one, the cool one.
No,
The one
no.
that.
The
Huh?
other rust engine. The one that we found inside the city.
um, no, not Lester. Who? Oh my god, I
Uh,
remember.
in the document, it would say the name Bjornar Thornson. Thorson.
Do you say this? I don't
No, no,
remember
no, no,
this name at all.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Because it wasn't. I didn't say it within the session itself. But
Oh, that's good then. That means should we go towards them? Where, I mean, are they moving at a slow pace, or
they're
do
moving
you
at a
think we
cat
can?
pace.
Do you think we can short rest and then catch up with them, or should we just
I mean,
follow
even
behind?
even if they arrive first, it's not like it's not like they can't do anything. They'll just have to wait for us.
Yeah, well, I don't
Mm,
want Raikiri going and kill them all.
I mean, we can give them a heads up. I'm sure. I mean, just send them a message.
Cool.
I'll do it.
Look at you guys. Anyone can send message.
I just say I'll do it.
All right. Oh, you have third level spells already?
I meant, I meant my phone, my sender.
Oh, send it to Raikiri, not send it to these guys. Gotcha. I thought you were talking about sending it to the Bjornar dude.
No, I meant the people on the train.
Yeah, yeah,
As
yeah.
in,
I get it.
hey,
I get
we
it.
expect company. Just ask if they're from the Castrum
Who are you
settlement.
calling?
Isa's always been the one that feels like he's running the ship.
All right. So you call Isa. The phone goes into dial for a bit before Isa picks up. Uh, hello? Uh, just working? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I hear her voice. Hello,
Um.
Ada, right? This name
Yeah.
is... Yes. Alright, how can I help you?
So like, I think there are people headed our way. I mean, headed your way. As, we
And you have
found
trouble?
some. They shouldn't be. We are. We just went through a lot, so we're gonna short rest for a bit. But just a bit of a heads up, we set a meeting with one of the Castrum settlement survivors.
Oh, that's good. More survivors.
Yeah, one of them said they know how, they possibly know how to cure demon inflicted ailments. So they said they were gonna come meet us at 6, but we saw a group that were not the people whom we met on the way to the rust engine. So just be prepared. Don't think they're trouble. They look like one of the one of the one of the entourage that came from like a rust engine we saw in the city. One of them is like the conductor, and that rust engine is really good, but we can't find the key. So like it.
What is this Rust engine about again?
Uh, they have like camouflaging technique, and there's like a super cool anti magic chamber that we can put any cursed item, and
No, no, no.
even like
That you. Where is this Rust engine? Yes.
in the city, with the devils.
Okay. I'm trying to understand here. So you found a Rust engine,
Yeah.
and these people own the Rust engine.
Well, they probably run it. We don't know if they own it because it's like the property of some fancy schmancy corporate company. Anyway, we need a key.
Uh,
We can't find the key. It might be with like one of the conductors or something. And like, yeah, we kind of need those people. So if like ever they come to you, what was their makeup again, Leon? I think that was
what do you want me to do? You're confusing me right now.
be prepared. We'll be there in like, how much longer do we need? And I turn to the party.
50 more minutes, I think.
Uh, 50 more minutes, I guess. Just just a
Okay,
heads up that people are coming your way is all.
okay. Don't kill them. Treat them like yes. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
Unless they, take up arms, don't kill them. Just tie them up then,
All
if
right.
they decide to attack you guys. Yeah. And keep a lookout that the entourage that we saw was, and I repeat what Leon saw.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay.
Just to be
That's
like, yeah.
you're really confusing me right now. 1 second. Let me.
What's so
He writes
confusing?
down.
Keep a lookout
Well,
for
fair.
these
Well,
people.
that was your goal, and then you keep telling me about the Rust engine suddenly, and you need the key, and then you need everything, and she just start speaking in like in Marine that you have no idea what the fuck she's talking about right now. Regardless, I'll take care of the people. No killing. Treat them as guests, right?
Yes. Unless they attack you, then just tie them up. Don't kill.
I'll do my best. I cannot
Okay.
hold back Raikiri though.
Mm. Tell them if he holds back, he'll get a cooler place.
I'll see if that bait works. And
Bait him
she.
with like a room of his own or something. I think he would like some brooding. I mean, we won't actually give him a room of his own, but just bait. It's a bait. It's fine. Okay,
Duly
bye.
noted. And you put down the call. Right.
Right now we rest. 15 minutes.
All right. So you continue your rest. And during your rest, not much has happened. The entire rest seems uneventful, and you guys were able to heal up your wounds. So go ahead, roll your dice.
Oh, I'm gonna also text Sisa afterwards, like, hey, let us know if they're there. Like, just text me if they're there.
All right. So go ahead, roll your hit dice, please, to heal up.
Do I use short rest?
Yeah. Just
Okay, I just want to get my little ducks in a row.
there you go.
And
Did you roll the
how do I?
dice?
I don't know how.
When you click short rest, a pop-up should
Uh huh.
appear that allows you to roll some dice. There's a button
Yeah.
that says roll. That's how you heal up.
It didn't let me. Like, I just thought clicking it would do it, but.
Nope.
Uh,
No.
You gotta roll it manually.
Because you need to
Okay.
choose the dice. You don't have to. If you use all of it right now, you don't have it for a later short rest. So you have to decide when to use those hit dice. It's not like long rest where you
How
get everything back.
can I choose how many to use during the short rest?
Yes,
Yes.
you choose how many to
Alright.
use. You can use all of it,
Okay.
some of it.
Sorry.
I could do this.
There you go. Then you can just keep.
That'll work.
Yep.
Roll
Then you can
again.
roll
Also,
again
did you
and
ever
again and again
Until your hit dice is full. That's
until you're
Well,
satisfied or until you're out of hit dice.
that's I just used two. That's good.
Oh, come on.
DM, did you ever import the Crimson Blade?
Ah, I forgot. My bad.
it.
You know how it works, right, Ahmed? You know
I
how
know
it
how it
works.
works, but I want to see the
I
shiny.
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being a bad GM. I'll let you
Alright, showcase, showcase.
know. All right. So after taking your short rest, your wounds begin to sow themselves as the magic from your what do you call it? The magic that's essentially preserving your life slowly closes the wound that is in your body. What do you guys want to do? There is still no call from your Rust Engine people that these people are here.
Oh no, what if we lose the chance to meet them?
How much you want to bet that someone intercepted them?
We
We
could
could always go
possibly
look
follow
for
their
him.
tracks. We have time.
Yeah.
Sure did.
All right. So first, go ahead and roll perception check. See if you can find a track from you guys. Just one of you.
Leon.
Right. Good perception too. You know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead,
do it.
Brian.
Do it.
Briar.
Yeah.
With the help action from Leon.
All right. 18. You look around. It's a little bit hard to track, footsteps through this forest because there's a lot of foliage on the ground. But you actually were able to. You don't really find footprints, but you find that kind of like regular pattern of broken branches and like disturbed grass and so on. That kind of leads you to. That tells you that they have been moving in this direction. So you guide your party to follow the footsteps and to follow the marks that was left behind. So why don't you go ahead, someone go ahead roll survival check as you try to follow that.
Leon has like crazy amounts, doesn't he?
So.
Sure. Let me roll for Leon. All right. See, that's why you don't rely on just, someone that's not here. You rolled a 13. You follow him a
But
little
it's
bit.
just an 8.
You follow him a little, you follow the path. Trying to see, but it's a little bit difficult to follow. It's harder to follow broken branches and disturbed grass compared to actual footprints. So as you get closer and closer to your rust engine, you start losing any signs of these guys have left behind. But so far in your travels, you don't see any signs like their pace hastened, or they're being chased, or they're being attacked, or anything. So far, their tracks have been smooth sailing, and it's just about when you're starting to get. Let me show you the map.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
You're starting to get around this area when you start losing their footsteps, and you don't see their trail any longer. So, what do you guys do? And just so you know again, still no phone call.
We'll go back to the train. You have like what, an hour before the meeting?
Yeah, about an hour.
We're already close to it, I would assume.
You would assume.
Yes.
Yeah. So you travel a little bit more down south this way. That'll be, how much is that? 800 feet. So you travel a little bit more, and as you get closer and closer and closer, you begin to hear the sounds of your Rust engine. The Rust engine itself is not running, but there are people on board. There are kids, especially. So you can start to hear your Rust engine as you get closer and closer, but you still do not see those people that was with you. You travel a little bit more until you finally arrive at your Rust engine. You can see them past the kind of wall of trees where there is a cleared area for the Rust engine tracks. You make yourself known, and the people at the Rust engine at first were like, "Wary, who's there?" And then seeing you guys, they lower their guard, and Isa kind of waves you over, runs over to you guys. Well, I do not have to hold back like you. It feels like your friends have not arrived yet.
Hmm.
You did say they were meeting at like late time, right? Around 5, 6?
6.
Maybe you're just early. Maybe they decided to take a, what do you call it? A stroll.
Hmm. Well, we have like an hour left. You could just, I don't know, make things hospitable.
What
That's
do
what
we?
you do with guests, right? I don't know.
What does that mean? We want to set up a table, make tea.
I guess?
Uh,
Can we make tea?
Could we
uh
check up in the
well,
mean?
I don't know where Marlene keeps all the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure we can find it through all this. It's not that difficult.
I probably would know where it is.
Ah, well, perfect then. Can you show me where the tea is then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
it,
hop in the train and look at everything exactly.
Yeah, alright, yeah. So yeah, there
um,
is a whole track section where it's just filled with what you call tea, like various ingredients neatly organized. There like some section for like drinks, some section for like what do you call snacks, beverages, and so on. Marlene have this system to organize all your supplies. Yes, Danny. What do you want to do?
uh, speaking of Marlene, I was hoping we could check up on the people who are sick. Just a sit rep.
Sure.
Just
You walk over
where are they
to
like?
the
Who?
front of the rust engine where the sick people are. It is near the storage area, and you'll be able to see the two of them still kind of like covered in blankets. They're kind of shivering, but they also have bandages around their body, covering cuts and wounds from their battle with essentially members of the rust engine.
Are they like incapacitated at the moment?
Yes, they are both incapacitated.
Uh, is there anyone guarding them currently? It's like,
They
or
are
is there no one
members
just?
of the, member of the Soldat de Armas. You can see there are, what do you call this, broom and also yeah, just walking around. They're not directly standing right next to these guys, but
Hmm.
they are around. The rust engine is like not large. It's only 2 carriages wide now.
Wait, two? I thought we had three.
You left one. Remember to make space.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Anyway, I think I go ahead and like maybe talk to Broom. Just I want. Uh, are they all right? How long has it been since? How long has it been now since they started
He looks at his watch. I'd say about 4 hours or so.
It's been four. It's been 4 hours since they started attacking everyone.
Yep.
Or
The attack sometime around noon. That's what you're asking.
We kind of made no headway currently on trying to find a way to cure them. We have many leads, but we're currently too stretched out to follow anyone successfully.
That's too bad. It don't look so good. I expect this whole thing's gonna get worse and worse.
Yeah. Did any of the more medically inclined check up on them? Did they have any news that they could tell us?
Hey, don't look at me, I just protect them.
All
Make
right,
sure
then
things don't come in. I wanna ask Lilith or something.
sure. All right then. Stay safe. I'm gonna. We took a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I'll wait. Never mind. I don't want to pass a verdict just willy nilly. I'll. You know what? I'll go to either Black or Lilith. Black isn't medically inclined, right? He's only like
Nope,
rust.
he is very much medically. Again, he's academically proficient, so like most science, like base science, theoretical science, he'll be pretty good at it.
Theoretical science is not applied science, so I'll just go to Lilith instead to see if she has figured out if anything. I mean, I don't know if a cleric has high medicine, but you never know.
Sure. So while Danny going over to Lilith to talk about the sick and injured people, the rest of you, what do you guys do? Briar, Amit, Ada. Well, Ada's helping with, preparing for the meeting. But Amit and then Briar.
Yeah, if I still have day
I'm sorry.
I think you cut out
time
there.
left, I'm gonna
Steak?
start terrain.
Start to
Am
what?
I?
Did you say steak or?
Just
If you have- still have daytime-
focus.
If you have daytime
Hello?
still, if we still have daytime left, I'm gonna start terraining while waiting.
All right. So you continue on performing your training by yourselves at the kind of like a little bit ways away from the rust engine, so that you don't,
Yep.
harm anyone else.
Yep.
Briar.
I want to go check on Marley and see how they're doing.
Yeah, you make your way towards Marley. You would see her resting next to Raphael. You see Danny just chatted with Broom for a bit before he left to go ahead and talk to Lilith. Sit next to her. You can see that her condition is not getting better. There are like cuts and bruises on her body. Seems like the what do you call? She got into another battle today again.
That does not sound like it was fun. Like, did anyone tend to their wounds after this happened?
They are bandaged. All the wounds are bandaged and all that, but people are just relying on the short rest to take effect, and the wounds will start closing by themselves.
Yeah. I'm just gonna rest there and like, kind of just like sit next to her and like awkwardly like pat her head and tell her about everything that's happened since we left the train prior. Just to talk to somebody, even if she's unconscious.
I'm sorry. Oh, you just go over and sit next to her and chat. Yeah.
Yeah,
sure,
and
sure.
I'm just talking mainly to myself, but I'm telling her what happened because part of me hopes that she can like hear me.
You sit down, chat with her for a bit. There doesn't seem to be any reaction from her as you're talking to her, but there's a sense of comfort. Waiting this, talking to her. Ada, you managed to kind of managed to pull out a couple of the furniture that you have inside, kind of place a couple of tables, place it on the outside. You pull out, the snacks that you're able to pull off, something that doesn't require cooking, and just place it on the table for these guys when they come. And is there anything else you want to do to prepare for this?
No.
All right. So yeah, you just finish working on that. Danny, you make your way towards Lilith, who is kind of like by herself actually. She's sitting on the kind of like the door of the rust engine, looking out at the kids who are like running around, playing around, but kind of like just keeping an eye on
I sort of like tap my knuckle onto the side of the carriage.
them.
Am I intruding on something?
Not really, no. What's up?
I just wanted to ask a few questions about our sick, or at least the ones that are gone.
Hey, I tried all the
Sla-
spells I know, right? Don't seem to work.
Uh, do your healing abilities extend to practical knowledge, or is it just divine?
I just say the words and shit happens, man. I don't know how all these how to sew you up if you're wounded, but I can cast a spell and make you feel better. If that's what you're looking for.
I'm not asking for myself. I just was hoping I could, at least get an update on what we're dealing with.
Yeah, well, you are. I am as clueless as you.
If I may ask, and not to prod too much, you can just say no. How did you get your divine connection?
Well, let's see. I was a young girl when I started hearing voices. Thought it's kind of like, what do you call? I thought I had like an imaginary friend or something like that, but at least my parents told me it's an imaginary. But later in the years, I kind of realized that I'm not making those voices up. Still don't know who they are, but they've been helping me so far. So, I've been using it to help heal people when they're wounded and all that, but especially since I'm not exactly a greatest of a fighter. So I stay at the back, let the big burly men do their job, and then if they're wounded, I heal them up. Don't ask me how it happened, because I do not know as well. I am as clueless as you are, but I'm still trying to understand what I am, I guess.
All right then. Thank you for opening that much to me.
It's not a secret. No one just bothered to talk to me, so.
All right then. The reason why I was asking was for quite a while now. We, the personal, the red line, of the Rust engine have been discussing, necessarily trying to decipher the origins of all of this, the roar, the white monsters, and everything. And
Okay.
we've never asked, or nevertheless investigated, a much more divine approach to this scenario. We've all been just looking into it practically,
Okay,
logically,
look,
like
I
just.
don't talk to my god if that's what you're implying. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
like, hey god,
okay.
what's going on? And they're not gonna answer
I
me like that
I
if that's
did.
what you're trying to say.
All right. I just
God,
wanted to
people
ask.
always just assume every single cleric can talk to their god.
Well, it's. I like to apologize for insinuating that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what would you think if like people think all bards, have sex and I don't know, sleep around?
Yeah. All right. Okay. That just feels weird.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I have no idea. Um, I don't talk to my god. I tried talking to them, doesn't really reply. But they gave me cool magics, so that's cool. Although I'm starting to plateau for a bit. I've been adventuring for the past year. I don't feel like I'm getting any stronger. Which sucks. That's what you get for not having classes. What about you? You've hit your plateau yet?
I think some otherworldly intervention is allowing me to just push a little further, and I don't like it necessarily.
Right. At least your otherworldly intervention actually helps. Mine is still. I guess if I say that, maybe that's why I'm not growing even stronger.
Uh, I don't know if stabbing my friends to stop time seems like a good trade-off.
I don't know. Stopping time just by stabbing your friend sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Not if your friend is pretty close to you and has a gun on your face. So
I mean, just ask them, hey, can I stab you? I want to stop time
no,
for a bit.
I didn't necessarily also know the trade-off. It was just it's a loss of control and self-consciousness type of deal. That's
That
more or less my
sounds.
relationship with that.
What is your otherworldly, kind of air quotes, patron, anyways?
I never really looked into it.
Oh,
I
hey,
just
same
sort of,
G's.
yeah,
But, well, mine
just
doesn't, force me to stab my friends and all that.
lucky. I sort of kind of just got this dagger from my mentor, and it told me to try to get rid of it, and one day if possible. But he said it could be useful only in dire situations.
Well, if
Well, I
it stopped time, I guess there's some usefulness to it, right?
guess it did. I guess I don't know. I still look back into that moment. I don't like how it played out. I'm not there. Anyway, yeah. So we're expecting guests,
Hey,
sort of
I was told.
survivors.
Where are these guests? I thought they'd be arriving soon. I looks around. Are we gonna invite them to the rest engine next? 'Cause you guys have been inviting a lot of people. Good thing they have a lot of food, though.
DM, what is the time currently past this conversation? Like, what is it now? Like,
I'd say about 4:30 or so.
so. Oh, so they asked to meet us at 6, so we're 2 hours early.
By the way, when we stopped to short rest, it was 4.
Oh, that's true. I did not fast forward, so I guess it would be
Yeah, I was
5:30 now. There you go.
okay. All right. Because I was just thinking if it's already past like 6 by 45 minutes, something must have happened to them. So okay, so it's 30 minutes away from 6.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I don't know if we specified inherently, but they should be coming around at 6. Should be.
yeah. All right. Good luck then.
We're gonna need it. All right. Good talking.
All right. Let me know if you wanna, talk about your weird god or whatever you have there.
I do not revere this thing one bit.
Hey, just because it's a god doesn't mean you have to revere it. Just saying.
I hope it's not a god, and I'm just gonna walk back to the group.
So, time goes by, and I guess Ahmed, you'll be able to do 1 hour of training. When you guys,
Wow.
when you guys begin to hear, when you guys begin to see the, what do you call, the at the edge of the forest, a couple of individuals begin making their way out of the forest and into the railway tracks where you guys are. You can see all the kids are immediately being ushered back into the rust engine by Lilith. And you would see all the big burly men of the Soldat d'Armes kind of like gather around a little bit, just kind of like, psych them out. You can see Broom and Asier, especially Asier, kind of flexing his era arm, kind of like moving, making some of the parts moving around, like cocking something, I don't know, just to make look intimidating. As this group of humanoids begin making their way towards you guys, and in the center, which seems to be the leader, is this gorgeous Bishu with kind of like a dark yellow skin a little bit with a silky yellow hair. Sorry, silky blue hair. As she makes her way closer and closer to you guys, she's wearing this beautiful, I think it's purple dress, uh, not suitable for traveling in the forest at all. She has high heels, a black cloak that covers everything, as she walks forward. Leading behind her, you can see. Oh, let me show pictures. Keep forgetting I can do that. Second. Beep, 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 beep. Copy image. There you go. So you see. Yeah, enter. As you see this woman begin making their way close, and behind her you can see this huge, tall Luminar, not wearing any shirt. Kind of like you kind of Ame, you kind of like, oh, another shirtless man, but he is wearing kind of like a cloak though over his body. He has kind of
Yes,
like
same
those
here as well.
leathers. I'm sorry.
I'm wearing cloaks as well.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he has leather straps around his wrist, and kind of like shorts, and also more leather straps around his leg. You can see this what do you call? I think it was spikes protruding near his elbow, and also, of course, on the back of his head as well. He's carrying a myriad of weapons on his back, and he seemed, unlike the woman before, he seemed less social, so to speak. Behind them, you see two more homeborns. One of it is a child with auburn hair, wearing a red and black robe. But you can see this child looks slightly emaciated compared to the kids that you guys have with you. And then finally, of course, you see the Rust engine conductor, grizzly old man, graying hair, thick bushy beard, wearing a different clothing style than the rest. The rest have kind of like more medieval kind of style clothing, but this guy has a little bit more modern flair to him, with a kind of fur coat, trench with a black trench coat, and you can see there's like a red line that runs along his arm and also the side of his the side of his shirt.
A red line, huh?
Yes, a red line.
Yeah, he's part of us.
So this lady walks over. Well, well, well. Looks like you've had a pretty nice spread to welcome us. She looks at you guys.
So, remind me, which one looks like a conductor? You just said the old man?
The old man, yes.
The these are these different people from when you met with
Yes.
them, right? Yeah, right.
What was the one that we met again? What was his name?
Adolf.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
You'll
I
never forget
remember.
that.
I will
Hey.
never forget that NPC name.
You just had to
Oh.
ask what his name was, though.
Of course, you always ask the NPC's name.
No, he said he
Always.
never forgets, but
But just had to ask.
yeah. All right. So, oh, I guess I'll take a seat. She pulls a chair and sits down. The other members kind of like stand around awkwardly for a bit and then kind of follow
Is
suit and sit down.
is Adolf not coming? Sorry, I don't know most of you guys, of course.
Adolf is just our huntsman. He sent, I am more of the leader of our group to the north.
To the north. What's your name? Sorry, I guess a round of introduction is in order. Well, I'm Ada, and this is and I introduce whoever's there because I don't know who is there. Should I introduce everybody? I guess I don't know.
At the very least, your own people. The
Oh,
players.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, the yeah, the ones that met Adolf are these three people. Sorry, five, four people. And I point to that's Danny, Briar, Leon, and Ahmed.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, what's up?
You can call me Mrs. Ita. Over here,
Mrs.
yes.
Ether, Ether,
Ita.
Ita.
Mrs.
E-
Ita.
Ita, Mrs. Ita. So is there a Mr. Ita or?
Yes, not anymore.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
yes, don't be.
Sorry for your
He
loss.
died a couple hundred years ago.
Oh,
Uh,
So,
uh, so Adolf says you guys have a healer?
we do. And that is our. Well, before we discuss that, of course, we cannot just help you without any compensation.
I mean, if there's anything you're willing to barter for, I'm sure we
As
have.
Adolf stated, we are looking for one thing: escape
What?
from this place. And
Oh,
you
heavens.
kind of looks behind you guys. Have quite a spacious rust engine behind you. Now all we ask is that we be allowed to take a ride on this rust engine of yours. In exchange, we will help your friend. Our healer is of course very experienced dealing with this problem, especially since we've been here for quite some time and have dealt with people with similar afflictions. What do you say?
I mean, we don't even know most of your names. We just know you. Also, for some reason, you talk kind of sinisterly, which feels like you have an ulterior motive, but like not the great kind.
Well, first of all, rude. But I agree, we have not introduced ourselves. Why don't let's go around the table. This one over here kind of points to the big burly luminar. You can call him Caliph.
Aleph.
Yes, Caliph. He's sort of our protector, so to speak. Now this one over here is a new addition to our settlement, but have been very helpful with 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 the survival of our people. This is Bjornar.
Ah, the grizzly man.
And of course, this really cute young boy over here, kind of like rustles the hair of the kid that is with her. Now this one over here is Bayar. You should have just called him Bay.
Bear?
Uh, kind of he just nods. Now, now that introductions are out of the way, shall we negotiate? You know what we want, oh, what we need. Will you accept this terms? For we seem to have what you need. Hmm?
Oh boy.
I mean, do you really? You just say you do. You don't even know what kind of ailment we're talking about.
It Is your description to our friend an ailment that is transferred due to contact with the demons that roam this forest? Correct? Something that a simple lesser restoration is not enough to heal.
Hmm.
Now, we've had several of these ailments in our settlement ourselves. They require a little bit of time and effort, but not something that is impossible for us to resolve. So, what do you say?
Maybe maybe a little demonstration is in order. I mean, you already know that, like, you know, um, this Rust engine works and all. But how do we really know that you can cure our friend's ailment?
Persuasion check?
I have to do it with the disadvantage. Why do people talk?
I. Mm, mm.
Well, there. I hope you're happy.
But you didn't let us speak up. You
What?
just.
What do you mean I didn't let you?
All right, okay.
You
You,
really
So
I
want
we've been
guess.
Ahmed to
able
talk
to.
in this
Guys, we're
kind of
playing
situation?
D&D, guys. Don't be shy to talk.
Yeah, maybe you really want Ahmed to talk in this kind of situation?
It's
I,
fine. It'll
I
result in
was,
fun
Talk.
I
situations.
was reading the contract. I think you could like Danny. The reason why Danny didn't speak up was he was reading the contract just one more time.
Would you read the contract in front of them?
No, okay. Like I would be like they wouldn't know. I would be sidelining there. That's why I'm not talking.
Not even over there.
I don't need excuses.
Well, see. If we heal you, then we're giving you one for free, and there is no confirmation that you will even provide us with a ride on your rest engine.
I
As
mean,
your demeanor certainly does not seem entirely welcoming. As she looks at all these members of Soldat the Arms, Broom, Sierra, all standing around, they realize she's talking about them, and they kind of like turn around, kind of scratch their heads, spreading out, going about their own thing now.
I
Well,
mean, the,
to be rather lenient, the world has gone to in excuse my French shit. Apparent, so we don't formality is no longer a for pleasure we can take into.
the way I see it is more so, um, well, it's not just one person who has this ailment. You could even count it as a deposit of sorts. If you could really heal them, then you can kind of consider it as like a free, I mean, confirmed pass, I suppose. We have two people who are affected by this ailment.
And you agree that if we are able to heal this person, then we will have full passage on your rustage. Now, I need to remind you, we do have a total of 1 second.
Oh God.
32
Oh
Okay.
my god.
members.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
okay. 32. You do know that if you look around, there might not be enough space for all 32 of you, right?
Understandable, but for a short journey, maybe to the next town away from this forsaken place, I think that could be arranged.
Where
You
is the
do
next?
also know that we have to go through the town infested with devils. Sorry,
Indeed,
demon? Devil.
I'm sure we will have to
Devils.
figure out a
Devils.
way to open the sea gate before we exit, but, well, with your expertise combined with ours, I'm sure we will be able to figure out a means to do this.
I think we gotta draft up a contract of sorts.
I think we should. She's gonna
There
pull
are a
her.
lot of moving parts
She
to
Could
this.
she pulls out a sheet of paper and starts
could we?
drafting the
Is
contract.
she
Okay,
not
well,
a devil?
yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
all right, yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Is
If
there a
you only
problem?
want Rust Engine, you will notice there's one stranded in the city itself.
Yes, that is where Bjornar is coming from, but given that it is inside the city where the devils are spread out, it is a little bit dangerous for us to go in there and retrieve it.
So is just to clarify, is Bjornor the operator conductor of the Rust engine in the city?
She looks at
Can he?
Bjornar, and Bjornar just goes, "Ugh."
We could get a sweet ass Rust engine that can transform. Just saying.
That's not a problem. See, the question now is, do you see the conflict of interest that we have?
Oh no, no, most definitely so. But if we break it, there's no long-term repercussions other than angering a third party, right?
What break what?
Contract.
Nope. Yep, you're right. Break nothing. We're not breaking anything. Yep.
I mean, how are we? What do you assume we're breaking? I don't understand.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Anyways, are how sure are we that you were able to operate the Rust engine in the? Do you have? We passed it by, and it needed some sort of mechanism to activate. Do you have the key or?
I
I'm
think
asking.
you're making your intentions really clear there.
Are you trying to commandeer the rust engine inside the city?
Yeah, well, if you're not using it, you said you wanted to go to the next one.
True.
You're asking for.
It's a
Then
waste.
maybe we should do that. Why don't you go ahead and move over to the new rust engine? I'm sure Mr. Bjornar over here will be able to facilitate their transfer. And we can commandeer this rust engine. And we can go our separate ways. No problem in terms of fitting passages. I think that seems fair, don't you think?
Oh,
Wait a minute.
this is a lot to
Is
process.
that
Just
Rust Engine busted? Can it even move?
Looks at Bjornar. It can. It requires a memory shard to activate the device. However, I've lost mine when I was running away from the city.
that's the thing. We need to find it then.
However,
Well, do you know where you last saw it?
well, it's somewhere within the forest, but I think the person that you might be looking for is that idiot Lester. Wait, Lester? Lester's from... Yes. Ah. Well, does
Well,
he
is
still
Lester
have...
with you?
Not right now. He is back at our settlement. We're trying to keep on the down low, if you recall.
Oh, he's alive. That's good.
Yes. Well, barely. We managed to
Oh,
take him in, and then after a long rest, he's now better. Worse for wear, but better.
Wait, so he got the devil thingy as well,
Oh yes, but we've cured that easily enough.
but he's not better.
can I? Sorry, I have to. Okay, can I insight on the cured? On the cured, if they cured Lester.
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
Because now it seems bullshit.
Yeah. They so happen to just say, oh yeah, he's alive. He was sick, and we healed him. So it's just. Oh, for the love of. All right.
Can someone else
Should I
passive
fate point?
insight?
Should I pass it?
You can't. It's not one.
Fuck, you're right.
Not
God.
modify it. You... I mean, she seems to be telling the truth. Actually, guys, I want to try something. Insight from now on, just blind roll it for me. If it's inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But also, like, no one else has a higher passive insight. Like, come on.
Okay, my passive is
I had a passive of
side, was it?
17. Why did I waste it?
Ha, 10.
10. Briar and Ada?
10.
10.
Oh.
15.
15, right?
Ah!
Yeah, I mean, by all means, she seems to be telling the truth, but you know, it's her. She can like have that kind of like mystique to her, and she can like Ada said, speaking like a
I
villain.
don't trust B shows.
You didn't speak that. You didn't say that out loud, right?
Yeah, I didn't say it out
Yeah,
loud.
okay.
I keep my bigotry hidden, okay?
Oh my gosh. Your brother's half B show woman?
Yeah, I have B show without a B show.
Okay!
Yeah, they're not a full on B shows. That's different. And they're mostly male.
So, do we have a deal? Or do you need a little bit more convincing? Or shall we draft a different plan?
I mean, if you say this Lester has the ailment and you cured it, maybe we could just take a look at Lester then.
Very well. Why don't we head to our settlement? Then you can see this man. Yes?
Sure.
Very well. Simple enough. Who will be joining us?
The 5 of us.
Because we don't split the party.
Should we grab another of our friends? We've been missing out a lot of help. We
Yeah,
could
we
use.
kinda need support.
Yeah, we gotta need some
Sure.
support.
No problem with me.
So
Just
you're fine
bring-
with Lilith bringing along Lilith.
I mean, whoever's a medic here who can, you know,
I'd
So Lilith,
verify these
agree
people.
as well if you're going to do the other thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Shouldn't we also like lay all our cards in a table, like player to player here?
Mm-hmm.
Like tell them, hey, we got a way out of the town. Got a way out of the town and involved making a plan with the devil. Shouldn't we tell them that too? Technically, it's fine because we're not breaking anything. We
Yeah,
chose
like
one
the,
path.
the enemy of our enemy is our friend. So if these guys don't like the devil, and we don't like the devils.
But we're also working with the devils.
is this party talk or how are we talking?
I said player to player.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
player to player.
The problem is, even if we clear out the demons and the ruins over at the portal there, these people are still owned by the devil. So they are not free. We are free. They are not.
Unless they're part of the red line, in which case
Oh shit! This is the level of semantics I don't like.
No.
No, that works, but then I don't like it. I don't like that it works.
They cannot touch red lines. Right?
So
But
if-
okay, even if they're part of Red Line, that does not excommunicate them from being part of the castrum. They're still ex-castrum residents.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
literally
but the
got a red
devils
line
cannot
on
hurt
him. He's,
any red
he's,
line
he's
members.
marked.
They have to
oh.
wait until they leave the red line and to hunt them down again. Right?
So we'll have devils chasing us.
Alright. Until to the next town. This is our agreement with the survivors. And after that, they're on their own. They want to fight the devils. They want
if
to
the
run.
devils choose to chase us, but they will still just take them, we're
We'll
good.
just run over them again. Easy.
By the time we're out of the town, the contract's done. So I don't think we lose anything here. It's
Yeah,
them.
But what's the criteria that says you're a red line? Do we need to be on this train to be part of the red line?
See, that's not explicit in the contract. So I'm assuming We can define it as this, unless we add another addendum to the contract in which we define what is a red line, what counts as a member of the red line. But as of now, the contract just says red line. So there is a bit of an ambiguity there that we might be able to pass through, you know? Like, it's not our fault they didn't specify what is red line, what counts as a member of red line. We are not legally liable, I think.
No, we're under liability of the case term law, apparently. Something akin to that.
I mean, it could work though, but it's gonna piss them off. But
Look,
it
it says it's that service provider will not cause harm to Redline and their allies on their Rust engine. So if they're allies and they're on our Rust engine, they can't cause harm to them, technically.
So everybody needs to board on our train and then
Yes.
pass through. Yeah, okay. So which means we board on the other train, we are not part of Red Line. So
Unless we claim that train.
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah,
It's
because the
kinda
wording
like
says
adding a ship to a fleet.
passengers boarded on our train, right? Those are not our train. Well, we need to cram everybody on this train then.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Okay, I mean, I guess we're the leaders of this company. Alright, and,
We're the conductors, right? Those are passengers. Everybody without a ticket gets thrown off board.
Sure. You know what? Sure. We're doing preachy. We got the generals back. We got. Oh wait! Before we go any further, I'm gonna ask Miss Ita. Um, just to weigh in the numbers. How many of you can fight?
I look back at the group. I'd say around.
I mean, actually fight.
I'd say around 11. 11 sounds about right. 11.
Our group, general, 11 more with the group. Leon's impeccable luck. The train. We got this, right? We're not gonna make broken promises like we did that one time.
What broken promises?
Okay, just out of character, I just thought of a third option here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the portal that is in the ruins. Yeah, I don't think that portal only summons demons. I think those portal, the devils want to use that portal as well to bring in more devils over here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you shut down that portal, their numbers are, fixed. They cannot increase their numbers anymore.
And
Sure, we can't kill them, but every time they die, they get, they respawn back in their plane, and they don't have any way to come back over here.
we can't destroy their portal.
No, I mean, if you want to kill all of them, cleanse the whole city of devils and demons.
Oh,
That's like an army.
Yeah, between the other group, the wolf, the generals group, our group, and possibly the giants, we have an army of our own.
Are we doing this right here, right now?
We're doing we have a Hulk situation. Is that what we're doing?
I mean, it's an option if you want. We have an army of our
I
own.
guess so. It's not that it's not unviable, but we do need to destroy that portal for this to be actually viable.
Yeah, that is true. Because as long as that portal exists, they can just replenish their numbers.
We
But
also
but do not. We also instantly void the contract if we do. They will
Yes.
actively
Yes.
hunt the red line then.
yeah, which also means that in order to do that, we have to get all of people, whoever our allies are, to be
Yeah, to be
on the
same
ready
page.
when that happens. Yeah, and another concern, I guess, is Dwight, because he's kind of the person who opens these portals.
Yeah, we don't want him to
So
So
we
open
killed
another
Droid.
one without us knowing it.
stop.
Sorry?
That's not what I meant.
Wait, did one of them pipe that up, or was that just
No, no, no,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
no, no, no. This is
Okay, I swear.
This is above table, okay,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
under
under
table.
table. Yeah,
It's
Under
not.
the
It's not
table.
character stalking.
yeah. It's a player stuck.
It's player stalking.
Oh my god, you guys are pulling an Avengers. Let's go. I love it.
At level 7.
Let's go. It's like a small scale war, you know.
I mean, we make a lot of connections in this arc, so might as well use it, right?
You have essentially 5 dire wolves and a mythical beast, plus a bunch of normal wolves.
Yeah, we can help the dryads, we can have their help as well.
Dryad
my
army they
God.
have right now. You have this
Okay.
adventurers here. Hey, it is an option, not one I planned, but yeah, it is an option.
DM gets ready
I
a
mean,
huge battle map with
it-
statistics for groups.
Dryads probably not. We gotta help them first, and they kind of hate us right now. But
We could
wolves.
check up on. We could. Yeah. Wait. No. Actually, no. The Dryads, I think, seems like a lost cause. Last we checked up, right? There's
Mhm.
people not following. They seem like zombified.
Yeah, and I think they killed off anyone that is not following the new queen. So
Mm-hmm.
what's left are the loyalists or the one that is afraid of the new queen. I don't know.
but there are also a lot of devils. No, aren't there a lot of devils
Yeah,
in the
there's,
there
city?
are
there's a
lot of
lot.
devils.
There's a lot more devils than demons.
Demons. We
Just from-
what? Oh God! I have such an inkling.
Just
of
from what we
ideas.
counted, how many were there? Like from what we have seen in the city, just
In the city,
how many?
there's at least
Yeah.
100 imps. The one that's been pushing around, flying around, and all that.
Those are just imps.
Imps
You
are
see them
yeah.
and they die.
Imps. We flung through a lot of them.
Ah.
We
Yes, but you
Yeah.
underestimate.
The
Numbers.
action economy. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
I
it.
mean,
All we
we
gotta
have
do is get
300
Ada strong
souls on
enough
the
for a
arms.
fireball.
Look, we also don't have much AoE stuff to like just get out most of the imps. Most of us are not spellcasters with AoEs.
Yeah. That's the problem with the imps because they have status ailment. So
So unless
a lot
like
of them are going to attack, and a lot of that rolls are going to succeed.
yeah, so unless our allies have those, then I don't know if that's a much of a viable thing. Because this feels like at least a level 10 type of thing.
Grind.
AOEs, you say.
Deal with the dryads, level up. Then we deal with the demons.
What about the ailment? We don't have much time.
Yeah, that's why we're joining with the other
we can
humans.
just agree
That's,
to help the survivors, and they're gonna heal. Our
Oh yeah, okay.
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're resolving right now, and then we'll have our other support, Marlene here.
Okay, then we have all the time in the world if we can resolve
Just the
that.
whole
Okay,
whole
I think
session training montage until we reach level 10.
Okay, here's the thing. I think what we should do is agree to help the survivors, either by having them all camp on our train and have safe passage, or come clean with them. What our plans are. We're going to close the portal and get rid the city of the devils. See if they're willing to help or not.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
tell them that there are options. Either way, we just lay our cards on the table so they know what they're getting into.
All right, so who's gonna talk to them is the thing. I assume me.
I mean, we could all talk. Then one of you can maybe roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's do that then.
Back to reality. Boop, boop, boop.
Just say we did a bit of a group huddle, like really quickly.
So,
We look at each other and then have a nod.
yeah. Is it,
Telepathic
that,
No, no, no,
that
no,
whole
it's
that
not.
whole
It's
conversation is just you guys look at each other, nod, and then look back.
no, no,
That's
no,
it.
no. It's just Ada giving up a finger, and then like everybody pulls out their sender, and we just like that's what we've always been doing. What do you mean?
Typing on the
Just
sender.
in front of this girl, she's like, really now? You see, we
We have a process again.
have a process.
The council must decide. Pulls
Well-
out phone.
Oh, that's funny. And it's even funnier because Brian's like, what are you guys talking about? I don't have my sender.
No, I mean Brian can just look at it.
Yeah.
From, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. We still need to get my sender back from the Dryad, so we have to go back there at some point.
Yeah.
I DM, if we ever get Briar's phone back, that's gotta at least get us a fate point, like 2 or 3 fate points.
Yeah. One maybe, not 2 and 3, but yeah. Alright. So,
I'm running
we
out so
have
much
an
data,
agreement?
guys. We gotta get back.
will you let us get onto your rust engine and I can help heal your friends? Or shall we go with the second option? You can go inside and take control of that better rust engine and we will handle this one.
Look, we have another proposition.
I do
So-
so like deals.
Why do you say that? Are you secretly a devil? Like,
Well, they do say Bisho have, ghost blood in them.
you're not devil.
No.
They're not
Then
the same
again,
thing.
Then again, what are?
What are
Okay,
devils?
No,
Lady,
what
Steph-
has devil blood in them?
The lady, like, Ada, chill. Pushing aside semantics, pushing aside the whole lot of these conundrums and folly of words.
One thinking logically, one's being artistic, and they just couldn't coincide.
Just brushing language off the table of behind my language.
Mhm.
There, you've probably heard of the devil, demon, and dryad infested problems, or at least run up onto them. Correct?
I know about the demons and the devils, but what does the dryad have to do with this?
For now, it's then if you don't know regarding the topic, we'll brief you on it later, depending on how this conversation goes. But in regards to us leaving Castrum, we have a proposition as a group we collectively already.
I
I
can
think we
see
should
that
just
actively
get-
decide.
Sorry, that does seem a bit rude, but it's actually pretty efficient
Everybody
way.
have their own process. I understand.
Anyway, let's just get to the point. We're just gonna lay out all our cards on the table here. We have a contract with the devils. We made one.
Immediately, the group kind of like their faces got shallow a little bit. You can see even
Now-
the lady looks down a little bit. Her eyes, her brows furrow. Kind of like he clasps her fingers together, just waiting for you
Now-
to reply. You can see Caliph
Okay.
already like straighten up his hands on his hilt. You can see he's grabbing onto like a couple of the blades. The kids looking back at Mrs. Ita. She can like looks afraid.
Now there's
Okay.
no need for now.
stoic.
This is now there's no need for provocation or anything like that. Let us brief you on the contract.
And how we are intending to get out of it, because well, legal speak is very precise sometimes, but sometimes you find some loophole that might work. That might work. So our contract is about, um, well, they want our help to deal with the white creatures out there, and also any demons that come out of the portal as well.
Oh, kind of them.
Well, the contract's term was either that or telling them about you guys. And obviously, we don't want to have any like deal about that. So, we are currently focusing on the portal. So, what we are currently thinking about is well, there's some very specific clause in the contract that says here in terms of liability that service provider, that's them, will not cause harm to Redline and their allies on their Rust engine, which seems to be implying that as long as you, all of you, are on our Rust engine, are and we are allies, they can't cause further harm to you. And that might fly, but well, they're also devils. So, that's one possible way that we could go through the city with you guys, with us. That's one way.
The
Okay.
other,
And
the other solution.
that's the risky way. But we also have another solution that would possibly render our contract null and void. However, we could possibly rid the city of the devils, provided that we have all our allies working together to do this. And I just want to see how are they reacting to what I'm saying so far.
You can see they're all well. The kid is looking at Mrs. Ita. The Bjornar, stoic as ever, does not care about this. Caliph is more wary about well who's he's gonna kill first. But Mrs. Ita, she looks at you guys for a bit with a shocked look.
Look, we are capable individuals. We've killed a bunch of those white creatures. We have traveled from Conticle to here. You can't get here unless you have those type of skill sets that allow you to move from one place to another in this hellscape. So, we have quite a bit of confidence in order to do this, and we are talking about a civil scale war against the devils, but even with our skill sets, we would need allies to do this. And currently, our plan involves us shutting down the portal, which we assume is where all the devils are coming from, and all the other extra planar creatures as well. In which case, it will cut off any more of them devils and demons, which would at least, make our chances a bit better in terms of like them calling for backup and all. Afterwards, we'll rally, but once we do destroy this portal, our contract will be null and void, in which case they will come to harm us. But before they do this, we want to be prepared and make sure that all our allies are rallied, and prepared for this invasion. This won't be an easy, and we would need to take some time to get our allies in order. For one, we have the great wolf. What was it? The wolf.
General.
Well, yeah, general. But what's their settlement? What's their group called? The wolves, the dire wolves. Yeah, we have the dire wolves in our favor.
We have a boon. Yeah, we have. Let's just say we have a boon.
We have the dire wolves in our favor. That's one. if you can, a lot of us can also fight, as you can see from like, and I point to the sags, and there, and also that person is basically a murder machine. So
Pointing at Leon.
pointing at Raikiri.
I'm trying to hype up my man.
I mean, on top of all of us, I guess. I mean, this thing, and I point to Chiki, is basically a walking gun. We have manpower of sorts. We need more. And if you have more, especially spellcasters, things that can do a big area of effect, that would be great. That would be even better, because then we can remove all those imps very fast, and it would be much easier to deal with the bearded devils and all the chained devils and all that. It's something that needs cooperation. But if we can do this, it will generate the best outcome. You get your city back. You don't have to relocate. There's no more devils. And we'll take the source of your problem with you. Droid, right? Then no more devils coming back or portals coming back to open.
She sits there silent, looking at you.
And you back me up here. I don't know.
But too late to back up.
But nah.
Just say how good our plan is. Come on.
Okay.
Sounds good. Good.
On top of all of that, we know about all the the problems regarding exiting the city through the sea gate. We've already, at some point, at least devised some sort of plan. The debris littering the tracks, they should be cleared on part with our contract, unless the devils are just waiting until we finish our part.
I mean, yeah.
In a matter of the sea gate, it is as simple as a sneaking mission, and we have people capable of that. There's no risk coming onto you on that part at the very least. Rest assured, of course, there is some risks in taking either the stealthier option or the full-scale option. But if, based on our, like, at least estimations, if we just go on full ham right at the start, we'd have the best odds of surviving. There's no point in hiding, at least.
She sits there in silence, looking at
It's
you
a big
guys.
proposition. We can, perhaps we can talk about it. You can think about it further while we also have a look at Lester.
Should we go to their place, or should they just not bring?
I mean, I just realized we probably put out our cards too fast. We should have at least seen if they can actually heal it. If not, then like, what's the point?
Oh yes, also heal our friend, and then we're dandy.
I mean, look, we just want you to heal our friends. We are offering you your whole city back and your source of your problem gone.
She looks at you quietly.
Maybe I should be a bard, huh? Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
And then she slowly transformed into a devil. God.
Aha! You failed my test. I was
I was just thinking that. I was so
Go
scared.
ahead and roll persuasion check with advantage, please.
Who's
Go
doing
Danny!
it?
Go Danny!
Me?
Yes.
Thank God.
Advantage.
Finally, my highest modifier.
Don't roll a 1.
Don't say that! Jinx it! You see what you did?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Please add a
I'm adding a fate point.
Because that was a pretty damn good deal. You got it.
All right, go ahead. +5 to that, or re-roll your
Oh,
choice.
sorry. Should be
The
6. Oh, okay.
my lowest was a 6. If we roll advantage, I mean,
No, you roll 1 a time again.
yeah, it couldn't be worse, right?
Look, you gotta roll 11 or higher. Are you sure you can do that?
I rolled
No,
6. Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you need to roll the dice at least 11 or higher. Because if you
Man,
add
that
plus
heartbeat
5, it's
is
a
not helping.
16.
Just add a +5. Just add a +5.
Is that enough?
What is that stressful
Can
heartbeat
you
sound,
flash?
Yeah,
man?
what
Come
is that
on.
heartbeat?
Can you flash as well? Ida?
Out.
Oh, oh no, we're out of flashes.
So
Yeah, I
16.
used my
Is that
last
enough?
one. Can we add another? I think it's
Why
pretty
else?
important.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
well,
add a 5 because your argument's pretty good. What else? Why else would Danny be doing really well at persuading right now?
I mean, isn't it a group?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't have to be have to be Danny. Like, what is currently going on that should help Danny with his persuasion check, basically? You provided good arguments. What else?
We
It's the
we
fact there's some inner voice talking in the back of Denny's head that keeps reminding him about the time that they made another deal with a group and how miserably they failed them. This
Okay,
time it's going to be different, and
sure.
he's adamant about it.
All right. That's another +5. 21. Is that enough?
God,
yes.
if that's not it,
Are you
if that's
sure?
not it, yes.
Allah, janganlah macam. Okay.
Is that
Sorry.
enough?
I don't
it's
know.
enough. The 21 is pretty high.
21?
But what?
That's
Why
it, yeah?
is she so be sure? I hate this. I hate
Is
you.
21 enough?
Can I
Confirm it
incite
in
you?
6. Nope.
Can I
5,
The DM.
incite you and see if it is
4,
enough?
3,
Yes.
2,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
hoping, yeah.
1.
Yes.
21. She stares at you quietly this whole time, quiet. You finish talking and she remains quiet, so you keep talking. She's still quiet. You keep explaining yourself and she's still quiet. You keep talking and talking and talking and she's quiet the whole time.
Oh God.
She's fought. You notice she's asleep.
And then, finally, you're out of words. You sit there in silence, waiting, hoping for some kind of response.
Oh my God.
She inhales. She pushes the chair back,
No,
stands
dear.
up.
Right down here.
She turns around and walks away. And the other group of his people begin to like stand up as well, but she raises her hand. And the rest sits down. She walks behind her group, just like pacing back and forth. Briar, you can hear a very soft voice coming from her. Like she's kind of whispering to herself a little bit.
She's casting spells!
Whispering. She could be just talking to
She
herself.
could be just whispering. She could be just whispering.
Jeez.
Then she stops. She turns to you guys. This is a suicide mission. So I will need to consult with other people in my town. We will let you know of our decision.
If it helps, if you have anything, we could anything to solve to well kind of show you off our skills. make you feel a little bit confident what we can do. Maybe even, I mean, if you want us to talk to your townspeople as well.
I will do that. But that does sound like a good idea. Caliph, up to beating someone up? He kind of stands up. One of you. Let's see if we can beat our toughest fighter.
I nominate Ahmed.
Obviously.
I'm slapping Amit in the back. Apparently, bardics don't recover in a short rest; they only recover in a long rest. This is my final bardic. Good luck,
Yeah,
buddy.
I was wondering why you were able to do that.
No, you
Yeah.
need level 5 bard, Font of Magic. That one recovers your bardic.
I am a level 5 bard.
Yeah, you have it then. It's Font of Magic,
What?
defeat. Oh, not Font of Magic,
Oh!
it's something. Font of Inspiration or something.
One of inspiration, yeah.
Okay, hey buddy, good luck.
There you go.
Then I'll
I
also
Dag Nabbit, good luck.
wait. I'll also give him I'll go to Amit and just get out my sender and play him like a hardcore anime song, you know, like one of those,
Oh,
Hardcore visual.
and like, you got it, buddy.
Motivation.
Hype him up, you know.
Stop, copyright. We're gonna get copyright. We're gonna get copyright.
I look at Identity, you gotta believe it.
Alright, so he begins to walk over to kind of like the more empty area, and you see Bayard kind of runs over, goes up to him, and then begins kind of pats him on the shoulder, and you can see kind of like a divine glow covers his
Oh my
body
God.
for a bit.
He's buff as well.
Hey, it's not fair if you're the only one.
It's the cuffs.
She, what do you call, Mrs. Ita walks over, grabs onto, kind of pats onto his shoulder, gives him a bottle with kind of like some kind of blue liquid basically, and he pours the liquid onto his sword and kind of creates this kind of like frost energy and encasing the blade a little bit as he's
Also,
Swings
make
it around.
sure
Wait, is she an artificer? Wait. No.
Make sure
alchemist?
make sure Amit's sorry.
Go on.
Make sure Amit's auto potions
Filled up.
Yeah,
loaded up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it
I'll-
loaded up.
Okay.
Alright.
Amit, you also you're immune to frighten, and you get 7 temporary hit points every turn.
Every
Whoa!
Really?
At the start of each of its turns. Yeah. That's what I did to you.
You have tokens for them. Oh, wait, no, they're.
Wait, why is this really? It sounds really good. Like, why is this spell sounds really good and I don't have it? Oh my God.
Heroism.
It's a battlesmith thing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can one of you go ahead roll d20? Essentially, like, you guys can add buffs and everything during combat, just, you guys. So this
Oh.
is red line. And
Shit,
then
but
we'll
mine is
add
like-
another one for survivors as well. So go ahead, roll for initiative, please.
This is not gonna be to the death, right?
Let's just knock. This guy just kind of looks out. Let's just knock each other out, eh?
Right.
We roll? I
Yeah.
don't see us in
Roll
the
d20.
combat.
Roll d20.
Oh, we rolled d20.
I don't-
initiative, but it doesn't go out.
Yeah,
Like
same here as
normal
well.
d20?
Yeah, just normal d20 for you guys.
Yes, knock out
Whoa.
with a sword. My guy, total makes total sense.
I can't roll my init.
Yeah, same
Wait,
here. I
we
don't
all-
know why. Maybe
we
begin
all
combat
roll-
first, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, let's try again.
It's not rolling.
We all roll d20.
This is
Start roll.
strange.
I can't roll from the sheet as well.
Yeah, let me just you can't roll from the sheet as well. Let me just refresh this shit, because refresh always helps.
Maybe try turning it off and on again.
Yeah, that's always that always helps. So let's go, and let me try to re-roll the initiative again. Normal. Nope, still not rolling. I think there might be a bug here that I don't know of. Interesting. Let's just roll d20 and add it manually.
Alright.
D20 works for some reason. So that's a 10 plus 1, so 11.
I have advantage, so that's a 19 plus 2.
So 21. Alright, so Ahmed, you go first. What do you want to do?
Alright. I'm gonna look at the guy. You ready there, mate?
Let's go.
And then I'm gonna bow this section. Go with the raid.
Alright, let's go.
Make sure to add temp hit points to yourself. 7.
Ready, have it. Ready.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna check. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. I do have it. Instinctive pounds.
Oh my
At
god.
the forward, I range. I move. I cannot move. The game is paused.
Game pause.
There you go.
Oh, that's why maybe he couldn't
Here.
roll initiative.
And then I'm gonna start stabbing him. Oh, should I use the spear or the sword?
More damage.
Yeah, I think I should use the sword, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I should use the sword.
Good.
The guy
Remember.
here, the guy
Sword.
here, using like a sword as well in the potion.
I'm gonna reckless it.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
hit.
Are you sure? He's gonna reckless you back.
That is one of them is a hit, as one of them gets blocked, but the other one you managed to puncture through and hit through in between, like well, not really his armor, but you know, just managed to actually cut through his skin. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
If I use my hit dice, I'll add what?
Add your hit dice to the damage as well.
So how do I use my hit dice? I'm gonna use
Just
one.
just
of
roll
it.
d12. Just roll d12.
Alright. Oh, sorry. Come on. I'm gonna come on. Do it. Okay. Save changes there. So add a d12, right?
Yep.
Add a d12. Huh.
Alright, 17 points of damage as your sword strikes into him, and you can see that's a tiny wound near your right arm, and it just explodes into a gout of blood, and just blood spilling everywhere, and forcing the blade that you're holding, cutting in even deeper into the guy, and he kind of falls down to one knee a little bit. Ugh. We got some bite. Red
Yeah.
line. Any more buffs you want to add to Ahmed there?
No, I gave my buff. I'm also concentrating on it.
Alright.
Unless Briar, do you have any buffing spells? Would it also counts as a But also-
I do not.
would it also count as a buffing spell if we debuff the enemy?
Your choice.
I have
did it.
silvery barbs. That's more of a reaction thing.
Yeah, all I've got is physical things like
Alright,
molder.
So, if nothing, that brings us to this guy. He is going to swing his longsword. It's encased in that ice. First one attack with advantage because you're reckless. Nat 20.
Oh, silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs that removes it to a normal. Still hits. Dealing
But not net.
not nat 20. Not crit.
Hey.
Dealing 12 points of damage.
Ooh.
9 points of 9 points of slashing damage and 3 points of cold damage.
I give advantage back to Ahmed.
Alright, and second attack with his longsword as well. Attack with advantage. That is not a hit, as he tries to swing and it hits your armor, unable to puncture through. And then with a quick slide, he kind of pulls a short sword with his other hand and strike you a third time. This time, however, he does not hit as the crossbow, as the as the sword whooshes just over your head, and that is the end of his turn. Which brings us to this guy.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see the kid at the back there, kind of like, we can't do healing, right? And Miss Rita like, no, that will take a lot longer. Just make sure he hits hard. Okay. And oh, I can't do that. No. All right, no, it's all good, all good. Okay, that's the end of his turn, which brings us to Ahmed.
At the start of my turn, I get 7 more hit points.
Oh
No, no,
my god.
it just refreshes your temp hit points that you lost. So yeah. You got hit. So yeah.
Alright. But, sorry, Bob. I have to take this betting.
Go ahead.
Again, reckless again this time.
Hey, you got advantage from Danny.
Wait, what?
You get advantage
you
on your
don't need
next
to
attack.
reckless. I got advantage on a D8. Come on, man.
On the first one.
Believe in yourself.
You got advantage and you have a D8.
Do I want to reckless? I guess no reckless this time, right? But still, the first one is advantage.
Alright, go ahead. 23 is the hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Do I want to use my hit dice?
Just roll first. Can you roll first and then decide to use your hit dice?
Yes.
I
So-
can't use my hit dice then. Where's my d12? There you go. Roll.
Also,
12
Can
points
you-
of damage
can-
again.
can you add bardic to your damage?
No, that's a
No.
different bard subclass.
That's Jane Bard.
That will be my second attack.
Alright, go
Yeah.
ahead. Second attack.
Okay.
That one does not hit, however.
No,
As
can
you
I
try to
bard
swing.
it though?
Yeah, you can. Go
Yes.
ahead. Bardic
You
it.
can bardic.
My
Yeah.
D8. Where's my D8? There you
Come
go.
on, man. That's so
So
bad.
18.
Hey.
18 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. Oh, it's gonna be painful.
It's gonna be painful. Oh, 8.
8 points of damage
Yeah.
onto this guy. You can see he's looking very, very wounded after that 2 strikes onto him. He is going to pull out his sword again. You're not gonna give any buff. He is going to continue striking into you. Let's try the first 2 attacks. First attack.
But by the way, my phone is constantly ringing with that like anime song because that's how I keep concentration. So
Oh, the power of friendship.
That hits,
Yeah.
dealing
for Raphael and
15 points.
Marlene.
Sorry. Ooh, that's maximum damage. 11 points of slashing damage and 4 points of cold damage. Second attack.
5 plus 4.
This time, however, the attack does not hit as the sword you managed to kind of parry the sword with your own hand, and then the other sword with his left hand swings over, tries to jab you right in the stomach.
Woohoo.
Attack. Normal. This one as well does not hit as he tries to strike you, but you're just like ding ding parrying with both of his swords. Unable to hit you. Brings us to top of the round. Yeah, top of the round. Ahmed, what do you do?
Alright. I got my 70 points again. My 7 step again.
Yes.
I look at him. You gotta do better, Bob.
Are you not?
Come
Am I
on.
not scratching you at all?
I mean, you are now.
Gotta make this more interesting. I'm gonna keep attacking him.
Go
2
ahead.
times with advantage this time. What do you call that? Reckless.
Oh, both does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Come on!
Total 14.
14 points of damage. Man is still standing, which brings us to his
Oh.
turn now.
Wait! Can we do any Danny, do you have more bardic?
I can. Yes. Wait, no. Yes, I
you
can.
or you can't?
I did short rest. So yeah, I could bardic.
All right,
and
go
I-
ahead.
It's D8, my guy.
Bardic. You can do it. Or, I don't know.
I believe in you.
Alright, another
Ahmed,
bardic, and he is
you
going
gotta
to
earn your
continue
pride.
strike, attack, advantage. Let's go. That one does not hit with 2 really low rolls. Second one, that one does hit though, dealing.
Is it a net 20?
No, not net 20. Dealing 7 points of damage, negating your original damage. And his short sword is gonna swing again. The advantage. This time it does hit. As you see, he swings this with kind of like unnatural strength for a moment. As it kind of like he swings, and then the blade seems to accelerate midway his strike. Briar, you would realize very quickly, like something fired from the wood somewhere, hitting his blade, causing it to go faster, dealing 11 points of damage on that attack.
What is that?
Piercing.
Does it look like a spell or something?
Nothing that you don't know of.
11 piercing, so that's half, right?
Half that, just 5 points of piercing damage. And that is the end of his turn, which brings us to Ahmed.
Ahmed, you just need. You have Bardic. You can advantage yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Please, your death. Just finish it.
Just not lethal, dude. Not lethal. Come on.
Okay,
Just
okay.
I mean,
declare
yeah,
non-lethal.
obviously.
One by one. Let's do this one by one. I'm gonna right click
He
this
said no
first.
comment.
That's a
12,
hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. 6 points of damage. Man is still standing. Yes, he gets slapped him on the side, just wipes the blood off his cheek. He's swaying left to right a little bit. Last one does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Come on, if he does, I'm gonna non-lethal.
How do you want to do this?
All right. As I slash him. The final one, I tried to do an overhead swing and then noticed that he's swaying a bit, and I'm just gonna pummel him with the pummel.
Yeah,
Hit him
with pummel
the
sword, yeah.
pummel of the blade, just knocking him down.
Yeah, and he just like timber, he just slowly tilts backwards and falls down to the ground.
All right.
Oh, and you're barely injured. Like literally.
Yeah, well.
Miss Ita kinda looks at you kinda like impressed. And she turns to Bayak
She better be.
and
Jesus.
nods at the kid, and the kid kinda runs
Before
over.
I do anything, I'm gonna just kneel down and shove a decoction of healing on him. Can I do that?
No. Let's not waste precious resources.
I
please.
mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, up to you.
Give him that.
Oh.
We're friends,
I
right?
mean, he can heal it. The kid was gonna heal him. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Ahmed.
Ugh.
It's
Fucking hell, you hit hard. Ah.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason they call me the bear of the group. The other bear.
the other.
The other bear. He kind of puts his hands up to kind of stand up
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his hand
and pull him up.
yeah.
Alright, they got my seal of approval. Ugh. And he gonna limp away as the kid kind of, oh, no healing. Okay, I guess. Miss Ita kind of walks forward a little bit.
Mrs. You mean?
Mrs. Ita, sorry.
She's
Looks
married.
like-
even
How do you like that
Yeah.
muscles? Good enough for you, eh, miss?
More than enough. Thank you,
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Yep. Name's Ahmed.
Thank you for your demonstration. Clearly, you as a group are able to handle yourself. Regardless, I will need to return and discuss with the other survivors on whether or not we shall proceed with your plan. But pardon me that I do not invite you to the same location given your circumstances.
Well, you still need to show us Lester, because as of now, we don't really know if you
don't
can.
need to meet him. All you need is this ID. Memory shard, yes. You can get that from him, right? Sure. Sure. You might lose a few tooth though. I'll be fine.
Well, it's more of a proof of healing, you know.
And yet,
Very well. Bayak, think you can help these people? The kid kind of like nods enthusiastically, and Miss Ita turns to you guys, points the rust engine, telling you to lead the way.
I want to follow. I want to see what he did. The kid does.
All right. So you bring him over to the first carriage, where you would have the two passengers lying
I'll
down
bring
on their.
Leon too, because he's also kind of like combat medic,
Yeah,
in case he knows what the kid is doing.
yeah. So you can see that the kid climbs onto the rust engine. It's a little bit hard for him because he's still kind of short. But he climbs up, looking at the two
Kiki helps
people.
him up.
Alright, Chiki like pushes him up and like, oh, pat Chiki, and then walks over to the two people. Okay, yeah, they have the same problem. Oh,
Okay.
and you can definitely help them, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have enough spell slots. He walks over to one of them. Okay.
Wait, did he just say spell slots?
Yes.
Or is that a canonical
Everyone has
thing?
spell slots.
Okay, I'm
Everyone has
sorry.
spell
I
slots.
had to clarify because I don't know if those were tied to classes. Alright, sorry. Okay.
It's Lilith here as well, because I would invite her just to like, hey, just in case, I can't figure it out. Maybe you know what that is.
Alright, sure. Just gonna leans back a little bit. Okay. So, um, when you first wake up, you purge all the devils. And he begins to cast a spell, and you can see a magic circle essentially appears underneath Marlene, and you can see her whole entire body glows red for a moment before fading away. Then to purge this, you remove the curse, and he pulls out his holy symbol, places it right on top of Marlene's head, and you can see almost like her body kind of cracks for a moment before it shatters, leaving you see Marlene underneath. And then it's just a boo boo, just a kiss to give it away. And she kisses Marlene on the
Oh,
cheek, and then
Hey.
you can see
he's a
like
kid.
where he kisses her, there's kind of like a mote of bright light on her forehead as the light engulfed
Bry,
engulfs Marlene for a bit, and then as the
Briar, let
light
her cook.
fades away, you see Marlene kind of like blinks, opens one of her eyes, then opens another. Oh, what happened? Oh, who are you?
Our
Where?
new friends.
Oh, she kind of quickly stands up, kind of sits down, kind of bows. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Marlene. Oh, my name is Baya. Nice to meet you. Uh, nice to meet you.
Can I? What spell did he do?
You would have high enough Arcana to know. He essentially first cast protection from evil and good, specifically against fiend. Then
Okay.
he casted remove curse to remove
Oh
the spell,
Oh.
and then he casts lesser
Wait.
restoration on top of that, and
my
then the
god.
entire thing dispels.
That's level 1, 2, and 3. Nice going, kid. That's something.
Wait, he has removed curse.
Yes.
The knife.
Do not.
Ah.
Hey, I'm pretty sure your thing is more than just remove curse can do. It's like a whole knife. Just like my thing is like congenital. A simple remove curse can't deal with any, like, the bigger one. Believe me, I've tried.
Alright.
So next, he kind of goes over to Raphael, kind of turns to you guys. Do I do this one as well?
Um, might want to ask Mrs. Ita about it. We would very much like it if you could, but I don't know if she's like, like okay with it.
Yes, go ahead. Let's get this over with, and then we can discuss.
Let's go.
Oh, discuss what's going on, what we will do. Okay. Kind of does the same thing again, sings the same little ditty that is not quite a ditty.
Oh
It sounds like
my
he just
god.
makes it up, and then
That
kisses
is a lot.
Raphael's forehead, and you can see the mode of light engulfs Raphael in its entirety, and then the light fades away to Raphael, eyes blinking open, and she sits up. There's a demon! Demons! What happened to dear? Who are you, kid? Did you just kiss me? And immediately, like three children just runs over and tackles Raphael to the ground. Oh, kids, no, no, don't worry, I'm okay. What happened? What is going on? And you see his wife walks over and sits next to him. You were very, very sick, my darling. And she kisses him on the forehead. Uh, I am very confused. You really need to explain what is going on. But well, I have not had a big hug like this in a long time. Gonna pat the kids.
How old is Buyer looks like.
Perhaps a little bit over 10.
Oh
Oh, he's
God.
like
Not a
the middle
teenager,
one.
no, no.
The middle
Oh
one.
yeah,
The middle one's age. I don't remember her name. Rose?
Wait,
No.
he or she?
he.
He.
Bayar is
He.
he.
Okay.
Buyer's a
I know
he.
you said something back then that confused. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He. All right.
Rosalie?
Was it Rose? I thought Rosalie's the first one.
Can
No,
can we?
it's
All right.
That's
Camilla.
Camilla, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think it's Rosalie.
Yeah.
Her
All right. Bayar
friends.
kind of stands up, kind of sways a little bit, had to hold himself against one of the walls. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Come here. Come on.
Kid.
Come on. Let
Yeah.
mommy take care of you. Miss Ita kind of
This.
takes the kid and kind of cradles him.
Mommy? Are you his mom?
Not really, but in this climate, might as well be.
Okay.
Very well. I think we are done over here.
I feel like I can hear Leon saying, Mommy. Mommy. Mommy.
I think
Thank God
we
he's not here.
are done.
No, I'm pretty sure he would be because that's how he is
And
with like all the shows.
in the background, yes, your mommy, mommy, in the background. Well, I will return and and will return to you, say tomorrow, hopefully with your shard and an answer. Then we'll figure out how to deal with the portal.
Oh.
For now, thank you very much. She bows.
Thank you.
Have a pleasant day. And she begins walking away, carrying uh by on her kind of near on kind of on her shoulder essentially, as the rest begins walking away. What's his name? What do you call? Caliph still kind of like limping a little bit. See ya, mate. Okay, I made gestures to Ahmed as he limps away slowly as they walk
We'll
off.
get well soon. We have our tussle. We can tussle again tomorrow.
I just need a light rest. I
Yep.
definitely didn't want to fight you again. Get a better
Oh.
gear this time.
Hey, we can always do mano and mano. It's much safer that way.
Where's the fun? As he walks off along with a. I keep forgetting these guys' names. New characters. Bjornar walks off quiet the whole time, not really invested in the current situation, but goes off on his own, leaving you guys to on your own with the rest of your group. They all kind of look at this group of people leaving, walking away, and then they turn to you. We're going to war, and that is where we're gonna end our session today. As the group is now
It's an idea that they
on.
may or may not say yes
You
to.
have an
Leon
idea.
Leon starts regiment training with everyone. They become conscripts.
As you know, you guys prepare for the upcoming battle, and that is where we're gonna end our session today. So, thank you very much, everybody, for playing and watching and listening. We'll stop here for now, and then we'll see you guys not tomorrow because unfortunately we don't have enough players for tomorrow. Instead, it will be next week because next week we will not have a session due to the Eid celebration. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
That's all good?
It all means it gives you more time for a quality session.
yeah, I'll make sure like the whole battlefield, like a whole military system and all that. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, thank you very much everybody, for watching, and we'll stop for now, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye bye.
I believe we wage a war at level 8.